My name is Isabella Njeri Washira Toe. I am a quantity surveyor by profession, and currently I am the chief examiner of the Boraqs professional exams. I've been the chief examiner for a couple of years. I just want to highlight some of the things that we do as the examiners in the board. First of all, I would like to state that the primary objectives of these professional exams is to usher the students or the candidates from the world of academics, which they have experienced at the university, into the world of practical professionalism, where now they are embracing real-life scenarios that they will find in their practice as quantity surveyors and architects. When we deal with the professional exams, we try to highlight those practical experiences. We also intend to ensure that the candidates can handle all the requirements of their specific professions. That is, they can be able to handle all the professional responsibilities of both the quantity surveyors and architects, and so they can be able to deal and document the issues that are brought to them by their clients, be they contractors, be they employers, be they clients, or other stakeholders in the industry. In order to do this, Boraqs has developed a professional manual that documents all the services that an architect or a quantity surveyor is intended to be able to practice, or intended the skill that they require, and this then forms the basis of the examinations. Another objective of the examination is to ensure that those that are subsequently registered after passing the examinations have the required knowledge, the required competencies, and the required ethical standards to be able to practice as quantity surveyors and architects in the industry. And therefore, we do everything possible to ensure that we not only test them, but also that we, together with their trainers, mentor them to be good representatives of our profession. How do we ensure fairness in the exam? We do a few things to ensure that the exams are fair to all candidates. First and foremost, we ensure that all candidates follow similar procedures. It doesn't matter whether they are foreign candidates, whether they are in the private sector or in the public sector, but we expect them to follow the same procedures and we treat them the same. The examiners that are involved in the written examinations do not get to know who the candidates are, because all the written exams, the reference to the candidates is only by their index numbers, and therefore the markers and the examiners have no idea who they are marking for, and this, we believe, ensures a level of fairness. For the oral panels, we ensure that the professionals that are included in the panels are sourced from all sectors of the industry, be they from government agencies, from public sector, from private sector, from consulting firms, and from contractors. This ensures that the candidates are likely to meet people who have very diverse experience in the industry. We also ensure that the questions that are covered in the exams are from all the sectors in the industry, be they private, be they contractors, be they employers, so that we do not then disadvantage any particular candidate, and we ensure that all the candidates are able to practice in future in whichever sector. We in the professional examinations are also embracing future trends in the industry. Foremost, we have embraced the use of technology. For example, in the last couple of years, all our applications and all the logbooks have become virtual, meaning they are only filled online and the trainers certify them online, and this has removed the interaction between human persons and the candidates, and this ensures fairness as all the candidates are then treated the same. We also collaborate with the training institutions, in this case the universities, to improve the whole training process so that we then are able to improve the final product, who is the architect or the quantity surveyor. We collaborate with the universities by giving them feedback about the various challenges that we experience in the exams, the various shortcomings that we see in the candidates, but also we compliment them on what they are doing right so that they can continue improving. We also collaborate with trainers to improve the candidates' internship experience, because we believe that the internship period, which is currently 24 months, is very important for the development of the final professional. We are also collaborating with the international bodies to ensure that Boraqs professional exams continue to embrace the best practices. Therefore, we as the examiners are determined to continue to ensure that the Boraqs professional exams are continually improving and that we accommodate all candidates from all sectors, and as the gatekeepers, together with the trainers of the professionals, that we make sure that our future professionals are better than we are. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Architect Patrick Mugo Karugong, a practicing architect and also environmentalist. I am also in the academia field. I am the Deputy Chief Examiner for the last couple of years. Let me take this opportunity to congratulate last year's candidates who passed the exams. That was the third cohort of the Boraqs examination. I'm going to talk about the impact of candidates in this profession. As my colleague Chief Examiner said, the exam process endeavors to release to the market candidates who are well-rounded, candidates who are hands-on, and candidates who can work in offices and can also be left alone to work on the ground. They are well-rounded in the sense that they are versatile in pre-contract, post-contract, project management issues. They also can handle disputes. The world is changing. There are environmental issues, which again, the exam process takes them through and ensures that they are well equipped to also handle the changing development control matters. Equally, these candidates have been well trained on matters of succession planning in the firms they are going to come into. They will be the future leaders. So at the end of the day, the biggest impact we have of this profession is their contribution to this nation built environment professions of both architects and quantity surveyors. And at the end of it, there's an increased ratio of citizens per professional, which will significantly impact positively to the growth and practice of the profession. Secondly, there is the issue of the support and resources for the candidates. Boraqs, upon listing down the candidates who have qualified to sit for the exams from the applications received, takes the candidates through a rigorous training of at least 17 topics aligned to the syllabus of the professional exams. The candidates also have opportunities to review past papers which are available online and also from the Secretariat upon request. These resources, together with the manuals and what the mentors provide to the candidates, serve as good support and resources for the candidates. Practitioners who in the past have been examiners or have participated in the exam process also play a very big role. We also have volunteers from either the academia or from the practice who come up and take the candidates through trainings. Equally, Boraqs organizes topical issues through Thursday afternoon CPDs, and again, the candidates are able to learn and get support towards their examinations. The biggest and best resource is the architects and quantity surveyors manuals, which play a very, very big role in unfolding the various principles of practice they may have learned from their trainers, they may have learned while they were in school, or they may have learned from the built professionals they interact with along the way. Finally, I would like to give a reflection and experiences on the practice as pertains to the candidates. First is about the trainers. I would request our trainers allocate more and more time to their candidates. Walk along with them and expose them to as much areas as possible. Let us get also involved in the e-log process. My colleague has explained that the board has adopted technology and removed person-to-person interaction. But as a trainer, as a mentor, you have that reference to the logbook to go through it. Let us interact with it as much as possible, give feedback to our candidates and help them to improve. Allow them also to be hands-on designers. From the project inception, work with them all the way up to the tender process. Let them sketch, let the QSs do take off, and this will build confidence to the new architect this exam process is molding. On the institution, the board has endeavored on increased collaboration with the training institutions, mainly our university. With the revised exam regulation, there will be even more interaction with tertiary institutions which offer diplomas and certificates. This interaction is expanded to the regulators, to the professional societies like AK and IQSK, EBK, all involved in the built environment, to the county governments, and also to the national government. This collaboration will be very helpful because our training sectors are both private and public sectors, and through the interaction, we are going to have more and more collaboration. Notable positive improvement is that the gender balance has really tripled towards an increased number of ladies in the profession, and this is exemplified even when we look at the best candidates, and this is again reflected in our universities. More ladies are now joining the profession, and this is a commendable reflection. Finally, we cannot forget the impact of technology, and the profession is becoming more and more tech savvy. The T-squares, the takeoff sheets, the boards that were there in studio are being replaced. So what are we saying? Our firms need to embrace the technology as much as possible. We need to be keyboard warriors as much as possible. And the world now is becoming a global village in terms of what you can do and what you can reach. Let us take the opportunities and let us use this as a way of empowering our professions as they live, as they pass their exams, as they go to look for opportunities in the practice. They realize that they have a tool of technology which can take them beyond the borders of this lovely country of Kenya. Thank you very much.